I was born in the Dominican Republic, but not in Santo Domingo. I was born in the northern part of the island. But my parents moved in Santo Domingo when I was like 18 or something like that. Ever since I've been in Santo Domingo. On July 18, in the evening, 1983, I got to a place where they said there is a group of missionaries working on the street, and I said, well, if they are there, I want to go because I want to learn English. And when I went, I found out there was a Church of God team coming to start the Church of God in the Dominican Republic, and there where I met Tim Fox. He was very kind and friendly, and he said, well, we have tonight a meeting, and would you like to come? I said, of course, I will. And he gave me his Bible. He didn't know me. I got to the first meeting in a tent. I heard to what I said, and I went back home about midnight, and I was walking on the street. That's when I stopped, start talking with God, and I go like, I like the Christian life. I like the way they are. And I said, why I'm not a Christian? So I prayed. I said, Lord, I give you my heart. I want you to become my father. I will be your son forever. And that's about 30 years ago, and I'm still here, loving my journey with the Lord. Pastor invited me to speak one night, Bible studies. He said, would you like to share the words? Of course, I can. And then he just continued to give me more opportunity to develop my skills. And they said, would you like to go to the seminar in Argentina for Bible training? I said, okay, let's do that. That's where I met my wife, Miriam. And so we got married in Argentina, come back to the DR in 1992, and we stayed with the mother church. And then they said, you know, we have an idea. We want to plant a new church in Los Palmares. So we started the church in our house, in a small group. The church started to grow, so we split the group in another group and then another group. So we said, why don't we get a piece of land and build a church? And Rod Stafford asked me a question, what are you doing? What do you need? And I said, we want to buy a piece of land to start building a church. And he said, okay, we can help. So Fairfax Community Church helped us with the first portion of money for the building. And 20 years has already went by. We have a very unique church. Most of our membership is youth. If they will describe our church, they will say this church is a servant church. We know we are called to be an influence to the community, so we do help the community by different options. We paint houses, we fix houses, we build houses. If they have electricity problems, we go and fix it. We went to very poor communities where they have no water and help them to fix some things like that. We work with schools, public schools. We go and share the gospel by doing dancing and choreography and singing and things like that, and they like that. So they open up the school for us to go. So we are very much involved in the community in different ways to tell the people, here we are, and this is the gospel. You don't need to come in our building to understand what the gospel is. If I read in the Bible when Jesus was walking on the street in the neighborhoods and the villages, he just loved everyone. And I learned that discipling people is not giving them a textbook and asking questions. discipling people, spending time with them, loving them. And I met people that they showed the same love to me. So I think I have to just give it back.